Good morning, passengers. This is Captain Bot 6000. Humans are gross. There, I said it. Have a nice flight.
Welcome to Piloting the Pilots podcast. My name is Erin. With me, as always, is my Ninja Turtle Cameron. How you doing today, honey?
Cowabunga, dude.
Cool.
How are you today?
Fine.
Great.
How are you?
Fine.
Excellent conversation.
All monosyllabic answers today.
We.
How's your week?
It was good. How was yours?
It was good. Our eldest graduated from
right.
8th grade this week.
Actually, we got a lot to talk about.
Well, we don't have to talk about that necessarily, but like, it's weird because you and I have talked about it, and neither of us had an 8th grade graduation.
Oh, yeah, you're talking about that? Yeah, okay.
And then our youngest graduated from 4th to 5th grade.
Yeah, and they actually had like a big ceremony for it, and I was like, come on, it's just a progressive grade. Like, I got angry when I had to go to a kindergarten graduation. I'm like, it's kindergarten. How the would you fail it?
Yeah.
It's finger paints.
It was weird for us, too, because most schools, middle school is 6th, 7th, 8th.
Yeah.
Our school is 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th.
Yeah, for a middle
school.
school.
So it was kind of like a big kind of graduation for him. But
it's not. It's the same school. It's not like he was going to a different school. It was the same exact school.
They symbolically move from one side of the school to the other side of the school is how it works out. But anyway, so that happened this week.
Yeah, and that was the same as our oldest son's 8th grade graduation.
Yeah.
Going from 8th grade to high school.
Yeah.
And that was a much bigger deal, and he got a really special medal.
The only unfortunate thing is the president.
Signed.
It's signed by a certain president we don't like to recognize. But our son, amongst other awards.
2 others.
He got other awards too.
Yeah.
He got the Presidential Award for Academic Achievement.
Yeah.
The people presenting it to him were crying, and then other people came up to him were crying.
Yeah.
Our child is well loved at that school.
Yes.
We don't always get to see it here.
No, we don't. In fact, it took him a week to finally tell me what he did during his field trip at the theme park.
Yeah.
A week. Meanwhile, there's random strangers coming up to us being like, "Oh, he had so much fun. All he talked about are the roller coasters." And I'm like, "Yep. Yeah, I don't know any of this."
Yeah, so if you don't have children, especially like teenager type children, this is what we got. Hey, how was it? It was good.
I get grunts. On a daily basis, I get grunts. That's
fine.
all I get. I get grunts. It's frustrating in a way that I cannot explain.
Yeah.
Because I actually care about him and am interested in what's going on with him.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about half the other people around.
Right, exactly.
Just my kids. And they're not telling me anything.
Nothing.
Meanwhile, strangers will tell me their full story. And I'm like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I want to know what's going on with my son.
Yeah, it's so wild. Like, there was another thing that happened to us like a week or so ago while they were at school, too, where we were like, hey, what happened at school today? Mm-hmm. And they were like, nothing. And then it was like, oh, by the way, I got like some award or something. We were like, you realize when we ask you what happened today, these are the kind of things we're asking about.
Yeah, we're like, well, our oldest also won like the top art award.
Yeah.
And we didn't know for a month and a half. Yeah. We didn't effing know.
Nope.
He didn't tell us. Suddenly I see this like trophy and I'm like, where'd you get that?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I won for placing first in an art contest.
We did not know.
And
we never would have known had you not found that trophy.
Yeah.
We would just not have known.
He just accumulates awards and trophies and does not tell us about any of it.
Yeah.
We do not know. We do not know. And you guys think we're exaggerating or lying. We are not.
No.
We are not.
We really do not know.
This legit happened many times.
There is a full human that lives in our house who lives. He could be a spy. I don't know.
We don't know.
I have no idea what he gets up to.
We don't know. And no matter how much we ask, we will never know.
But yeah, no. So he had been at this school since he was in kindergarten, all through 8th.
Yeah.
It was sad. It was emotional, like, especially to see all the teachers that like really loved him.
Yeah, a
Like,
lot.
Yeah, so it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
What else happened this week?
Well, we did the socializing experiment.
What was the socializing experiment?
Okay. Last Saturday, we were invited over to someone's home.
Oh, the socializing experiment. Oh, we do. We should talk about that.
That was an epic failure, and I'm fucking pissed.
Oh my God, I forgot. Wow, this has been a week.
Yeah, like I said, it's been a fucking week.
All right, so guys, we did the thing.
We did the thing. We built the community, and
It failed.
And it failed.
It failed, but not because of us.
Not because of us.
So, okay, to take you back, because I needed reminding, I will remind the listeners for those who don't remember. Our youngest son, has a friend on his soccer team who they apparently live in our neighborhood.
Yeah.
And this has come up in conversation, and they're friendly, so we were like, you guys should hang out.
Yeah.
So his parents texted me and said, hey, this kid's dad's birthday is coming up. We're going to have a few people in the backyard.
Right.
We would love it if you come hang out. It's at 6:00. This is our address.
Yeah.
Now, already I'm like, it's a bit weird for like a person of this age to be having a birthday party.
Yeah.
Incidentally, my birthday was this week.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Happy birthday.
My
birthday was the previous week. Oh, yeah. Happy birthday.
For your birthday and Mother's Day, we went and got some food.
Yeah.
Like not even like that. Like,
no, I just wanted a poke bowl.
We got a poke bowl.
That's what I wanted, so that's what I got.
We got a poke bowl, and we went and had a picnic.
Yeah.
For my birthday, I got Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Like that, and like I'm not saying that like only like that's what I wanted.
Yeah.
And we're going on a vacation.
Yeah.
The kids don't know
Whitewater
yet.
rafting. Yes.
Whitewater rafting.
That's in like 3 days. Yes.
But like we are of an age, we don't do parties.
Yeah.
Gifts are kind of silly at this point.
I mean, I brought flowers.
Well,
because if you're going over to someone's home and they invite you over for food and stuff,
you should bring something.
You should bring something. And we asked, and they said, "Oh no, don't bring anything." And so I was like, "Okay, well, I'm bringing flowers." And we bought flowers that were already in a jar, so they don't even have to worry about vassing it.
Very, very, very. You can throw it away if you want. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But like, I realized since we don't socialize that much, I'm like, do you bring like back in the day you would bring like a bottle of wine, but like that can be problematic.
And I figure you can't go wrong with flowers.
Right, because like
you just can't go
some
wrong.
people don't drink,
Yeah.
and I don't want to bring a bottle of wine to a recovering alcoholic's house that I don't know. So it's like, so I asked, I was like, drinks? And they're like, no, you don't have to bring anything, just come. And so Aaron was like, well, I'm going to bring flowers.
Yeah.
Which is fine. So we do that. We were told 6:00.
Oh yeah, we were told 6:00. So I'm like, okay, well, we don't want to get there before, just in case they're running late.
Yeah.
We don't want to get there on time because it's not a meeting time. It's around 6.
Yeah.
Right.
So
it's 6:00. So like you show up at about 6:05, 6:06, right?
We told our son, our youngest son, we were trying to teach him like the rules of etiquette when you're going to visit someone, and like the appropriate times to be early and late. Like if you're going to a job interview, you want to be a few minutes early.
Yeah. If somebody says, meet me at this time and place, then you're going to be there on time or before time.
Right.
But if it's like, hey, in my backyard, you can be a few minutes late.
You expect you're wandering in and out or whatever. And like you said, if you're getting things together or whatever. Yeah. Here was the first sign that things were going bad. So we even waited a little bit after 6.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be right on time. It wouldn't be accused of being early.
Yeah.
Pull up. Park.
Nobody's parking there.
Nobody's there. And my first thought was like, oh, is it just us?
Yeah, that's weird.
That's kind of weird, but okay, maybe. Because again, we're thinking this is like a job interview for us as parents.
Mm-hmm.
Can we let our kid go over to your house? Can your kid come over to our house? Is this okay? Like, we know you in a certain context. We know you as our kid's soccer coach.
Yeah.
But we don't know you as like a person, right? Which is fine. We pull up. There's not very many cars. We're like, okay, is this the place? And then the kid who's on the soccer team comes out and he goes, Coach, why are you here?
Okay.
This-
Red flag number 1.
That was my heart just dropped.
Yeah, because I was like, what? Are
Why?
we not supposed to be here? Do we have the wrong time?
Are we at the wrong day? Like,
Yeah.
are we wrong? And so, like, I looked. I even, like, he's like, I'm going to go tell my mom. So he runs inside. And I look at my text messages. It's like, this is the right time and date. Like, we're even a little late.
Yeah.
And then we're waiting out there.
Yeah.
And then he comes back out and he says, my mom says you guys should just come around to the backyard.
Yeah.
And we go to the backyard. A beautiful backyard.
Excellent backyard.
They have an excellent backyard. They have a
garden.
Nice garden. They have a nice view of like kind of some woods. Music is at 11.
Oh, God. And it's remixes of like Sade. Like, look, I like Sade, but this is a remix, like techno remix of Sade.
And it was like
And then it would be interrupted by this like quote unquote live DJ.
It was like a hack and slash remix of Sade. So it was like kind of loud, normal Sade.
Yeah.
Which nobody blares Sade.
Yeah. Who does this?
Sade is for
Sade is for
you know,
it's not for backyard BBQs.
You don't want it to be like intrusive while you're right? But then it would be like you said, like the sound would cut off. So this is no, and then it'd be someone be like, yeah, put your hands up, and like all the music would stop. So the music behind it would stop. So it was like someone had just like turned it down to 0, started screaming, would stop screaming, turn back on Sade, and we're like, okay.
Okay.
So, most important about this is there is nobody there.
Nobody's in the backyard. We're there by ourselves. Nobody's there. In a stranger's backyard. We're just standing there.
Yeah.
Because what are you supposed to do?
The mother comes out.
Yeah.
And she says, oh, I'm getting a few things ready in the kitchen.
I'm running a little bit behind.
And we're like, okay,
I'll be out in a bit. And I was like, okay.
Fine.
All right.
And then the dad, who I have like no relationship with at all.
Yeah.
He's grilling and to this music, but the music's so loud you can't have a conversation.
You cannot have a conversation. That music is like blaringly loud.
And he's not being very effusive. Like,
No.
I mean, he's not like opening himself up for conversation. Like, you'll be like, wow, you have a really nice backyard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes a lot of work, huh?
Yeah, there was nothing. We were getting nothing, and we're having to yell over the music.
Yeah, screaming over this music. So fortunately, their kid, since he was on my soccer team, my son is friends with him, they started playing like soccer.
Yeah.
And we kind of hung out with that for like
40 minutes.
40 minutes.
40 minutes.
And it's hot.
It's hot. It's humid. The music is blaring. I'm starving. I haven't eaten since 10 in the morning.
Yeah.
And it's nearing 7 p.m. now.
Yeah. And we are done with the soccer thing.
Yeah.
Because it's like, how long can you do that?
Like, it's hot as hell out. Our son is beet red, like drenched in sweat.
We've almost had like a whole soccer practice outside now.
Yeah.
You know, so we go and they have like a little area where you can sit. And we go sit. And it's like, I love Erin. I love her very much. We do a podcast together and we talk together at the podcast. But we talk all the time.
We talk together all the time. I came here to fucking socialize.
Yeah.
Meet this kid's parents so that I know if it's okay for him to socialize with my kid. Because guess what? I have fucking high standards.
Yeah. What do we talk about?
So not only are they quote unquote interviewing us, we're interviewing them.
Yes, exactly.
Well, I can fucking tell you, they're failures.
You failed. You're not getting the job.
They failed.
You're not getting the job.
There's no fucking way I'm letting my kid hang out with you.
Yeah. Think about it, guys. You're there with your significant other, someone you've been with for a long time. You're in a strange place. And like, yeah, Erin and I can have conversations all day, every day. But now you're in a strange, you're uprooted into a strange place where you're constrained by what you can say.
Yeah, because we can't be like, what the fuck? You know, and then the dad at one point goes, yeah, some of my other friends should be here.
They're running late.
They're running late.
And it's like, okay. And he's like...
And it's like, okay, 5 minutes till 7 at this point. We're still the only people there. There's still no food. And I'm like, can we just fucking leave?
Well, even before then, Like, we're sitting there. You and I are not talking because we, can't
We
talk.
can't because the music's so fucking loud.
Unless we're screaming at each other. And then what do we talk about?
Yeah.
Right? So then, like, at one point, he offers us drinks. And I'm like, I'm not going to sit here and get drunk.
Yeah,
Or whatever. So he's like, there's some water. So I told you, I'm like, I'm going to go get a water so I have something to do with my hands. Like, I just needed something to do. Because otherwise, I'm sitting on this, like, patio furniture, just sitting there silently, like, at a stranger's house, like a weirdo.
Yeah, I hated it because, like, I wasn't allowed to help out, so there was nothing I was able to do. Nobody was out there with us. We're just sitting in a strange person's backyard doing all.
Neither her nor he were, like, stopping kind of what they're doing to come over and kind of like, how are you doing? I don't even think they asked how we're doing or whatever.
Didn't.
Whatever.
Not even once.
And then at one point, I opened my mouth to say something to you. I was going to, and then I was like, no, that's stupid. And what I was going to say to Aaron was, do you want to walk around the backyard for a bit? And I'm like, because like, I'm like, what do we do? And I'm like, A, we've already done that. And B, it's weird to be like a stranger at a strange house and just like looking at their backyard. Like, what is that? Like, I'm like, that's stupid. And so,
and then I found this sign that was like man cave rules. And it was like, women suck, all this other bullshit. And I was like, I'm out of here. I'm just fucking out of here.
And so, so we stayed for an hour.
Mm-hmm.
We're not spoken to at all. And I felt bad for their kid because I'm like now expecting their kid to entertain us.
Yeah.
You know, like that's not his business. So we made our excuses and because we left our eldest son at home because he wouldn't have liked to be there anyway.
God, no, he would have hated that.
That would have been miserable for him. And thank God we did because what was fortunate is because Aaron's birthday is in May. My birthday is in May. These are not lies.
Yeah.
This guy's birthday is obviously in May.
Right.
So we were like, oh, our other son is at a birthday party?
Yeah.
And we have to go. We said we'd go pick him up at 7, right? So I'm sorry. It was so nice of you to have us, but we have to go. It seems like everybody's birthday is in May. Ha, 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 ha. Bye. Leave. And then we get back, and then I get a text from her and be like, oh, I thought you were coming back. And the food just came out. And we were like, nope, sorry.
That was at 7:30.
That was at 7:30. Like, yo, we're done.
Yeah, we're out.
Yeah. You left us alone in your backyard for an hour in the heat.
Yeah.
With, like, music on. We talked about it later. I was like, if another guest had been there, that would have been okay.
But yeah, it was like, okay, you guys clearly don't care about anybody else's time.
Yeah, like, this is a waste of my time. Had you said 7, that would have been, and like actually start at 7, that would have been fine. But you and I were talking about, we're like, we could never do this again because we don't know what's appropriate for you now.
Yep.
If you tell us 6 o'clock.
Do you really mean 7:30?
Do you really mean 7:30? And if I don't come until 7:30, am I being rude because I was an hour and a half late for the time you told me? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. So now I'm just like, I'm never going to fucking socialize with them. I'll be like, yeah, we'll be at the pool in the summer. Hope to see you there. Yeah. But I'm not making any fucking dates.
Because also when he was bitching about his friends being late, I'm like, you're bitching about your friends. You're complaining about them not being on time, but you're not ready. So maybe your friends just know
that you're never on time
that
either.
You're never on time, so we're not going to make an effort to be there on time.
Yeah.
So if you tell us 6 in the future and we're like, okay, they're not really till 7:30.
Yeah.
Are you going to sit there and bitch about us to other people and be like,
yeah, probably.
They're supposed to be here at 6. I don't know why they're taking so. You know, it makes it like I can't work around your schedule like that.
Yeah, exactly. If you give somebody a time, you better be on fucking time.
Yeah. And if you're not ready, then you
send out a text or let somebody know.
Either be like, hey, we're not quite ready yet. Or if it's too late for that and you are trying to get things ready, you can do things like have the people help you in the kitchen. Oh, would you mind helping me in the kitchen? Yep. Glad to.
People don't want to sit around and do nothing.
Yeah. Or I'm sorry, you were the ones who weren't ready.
Yeah.
Now you have to balance that.
Yeah, because you're the fucking host.
So now you have to go into the kitchen and every 5 minutes or so you should be coming out to be like, hey, can I get you anything? Oh, so great to see. Yeah. You know, like anything to not leave your guests sitting alone in the heat.
Yeah.
With nothing to do.
Yeah. It was horrible.
Like, I leaned over to Aaron at one point. I was like, do you want to dance?
I was like, no.
So anyway, guys, work on your social skills.
My God, my fucking God.
If you don't know how to do it, don't do it. Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
was just like, no, I'm not doing this shit.
No. And
I'm
like,
just not.
And again, Aaron and I are like real introverts.
Mm-hmm.
So this was like, it didn't just ruin our night. It ruined our day.
Because like the entire day leading up to it, and we did the podcast that morning, and I was like, I'm going to be looking up some like topics that are great for like casual conversations.
Yeah.
You know, I prepare.
Yeah.
It's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
I have to prepare for the situation.
Yeah.
I wasn't prepared for assholes.
Yeah, exactly.
For just disrespectful, rude assholes.
And I'm the kind of person who can't settle
Mm-hmm.
if I have something or somewhere to be later on in the end of the day.
Yeah.
That's why I make most of my appointments first thing in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I have an appointment at 2 o'clock in the afternoon,
Your day's shot.
My day's shot. I can't, because I can't just relax.
No.
I'm going to be like, all right, I have to get ready. I have to do this. I'm like, I can't just sit.
Yeah.
And I also can't do anything.
Yeah.
Like,
I can't start any new projects.
I can't start a project because I have to be somewhere at 2. So
So the day is ruined. Seriously.
Like ruined for me.
Ruined.
So anyway.
So that's what happened last Saturday.
The end.
The end. It was awful. I fucking hated it.
I hated it. I hated it. I hated it. Have you been watching anything recent? Oh, Skinwalker Ranch.
Oh yeah, Skinwalker Ranch. We got a new Skinwalker Ranch season.
We've watched it twice.
Because, well, the first time we had to complain about the girls' dresses at the graduation.
Oh my God. Guys, this is going to be an uber long episode today because there is so much going on. Because, well, not only that, because we also had Taco Bell for it was my birthday.
Yeah.
We had Taco Bell for my birthday, and both of us were like falling asleep. We were so full.
It was so gross, guys. I hate Taco Bell. I hate it, and
This is why I only get it once a year.
And I eat it with Cam because I love him, and so I'm going to I'm going to eat Taco Bell.
This is like the equivalent of like when like partners.
This is butt sex.
Yeah. It's like that one.
Can I get anal?
On my birthday? Can I get anal? Kind of
It's
thing.
like, can I get Taco Bell?
And then you'll get anal from the Taco Bell.
Oh my God.
Our son had diarrhea for like 2 days. But yeah, the phone chimed in to say yes.
Yeah.
But yeah. So this was annoying for us too.
Yeah.
Because our son was in the beta club, and the beta club did a lot of like the planning for events and stuff for the school. Again, these are things that our kid
never tells us about.
Never tells us about.
So apparently, like the day before, he's like, "Oh, we decided our graduation's going to be formal, so we need button-up shirt and stuff."
And again,
And I was like, "The
don't.
day before?
Yeah.
Do you know how hard it is to find clothes these days?
It's clothes that fit like a 14-year-old.
Like, it's nearly impossible.
A 14-year-old, like a really thin kid, like tall and
Jake
thin.
is very tall and thin, so no clothes fit him.
Yeah, exactly. And we don't go to church, so we don't have like church
We don't have
clothes.
church clothes, yeah.
And we don't.
But even then, I don't think any of those girls would be seen in church with that.
No.
Oh my
Okay,
God,
okay.
I would have been livid.
So the thing is, the kids
Skankarellas.
wanted to dress up nice for like the diploma ceremony.
Yeah.
And then they had graduation T-shirts they were going to wear when they did their like ceremonial walk afterwards.
Yeah.
Guys, these girls, remember, this is 8th grade. So
they're like
eldest, they're like 14. Oh, and we have to talk about the other thing.
Yeah, I will.
Oh my God.
Maybe they're 13.
This might be a 2-parter, guys.
This is going to be a 2-parter because we got to talk about this grossness that happened.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my God, so fucking gross. Oh my God, so fucking gross.
Okay. I'll let you describe the girls because I feel like it'd be creepy of an adult man describing the clothes of these young ladies.
All right. Listen up, guys. I got to see all their panties. That's how short the dresses were.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. I saw their panties.
Yeah.
Because not only were the skirts so short, but they were also in stilettos, like 5-inch stilettos. So you're sitting in these little children's seats further on the ground.
Yeah. Hard as hell.
Hard as hell. My butt was killing me
By
afterwards.
the end, oh my God. Because we sat there for like a half an hour before anything happened, too.
I know, because they were fucking late. What's the fucking deal? Get on time, assholes.
And then when they did the walk, we stood in a hallway for like 40 minutes.
Oh my fucking God.
But anyway.
Get it together with your time issues, fuckers. So anyway, don't waste my time.
Yeah.
I don't
worry.
have time to waste.
No.
I do not have time
My
to
time
waste.
is valuable. Life is short.
Yeah, extremely.
YOLO!
Yo. Okay. Anyway, so I'm sitting there. It's right there. Panties
Yeah.
on every single girl except one who, guess what she wore to a formal graduation ceremony? Blue jeans.
Blue jeans.
Blue jeans.
I had no problem
Blue
with that,
jeans.
though.
I was like, thank God, because I really didn't want to see your cooter.
Yeah, but I mean, otherwise
like-
she was dressed okay. Like, I mean, like, it's fine.
Honestly, what the f***? And the tops of their dresses weren't covering either.
Yeah. Nope.
And these girls had, like, anthills for boobs. So, like, there's nothing there.
Yeah.
And it's just skank wear. I'm like, this is something you wear in a club. What the f*** are you doing wearing this to get a diploma?
A diploma, guys.
diploma.
That's
Who the f*** allowed you out of the house? And it was every single girl but one. Every single girl but one.
And, like, yeah, because we're, like, talking about it, because we're like, first of all, it's formal wear. Formal wear is different than, like, casual going out skanking at the club
This
wear.
was definitely club wear, skank wear.
Yes.
100% skank wear.
Yeah. If I wear a Hawaiian t-shirt unbuttoned with an A shirt underneath it, like...
Then I'm going to play GTA 6.
Yeah, I'm going to go play
Okay?
GTA 6.
I'm not going to get my high school diploma.
I'm going to a Caribbean-themed club tonight, and I'm going to dance to Sublime. So
Yeah.
caress me down.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
exactly.
Like that's yes, technically that is a buttoned shirt,
Yes, but
I wouldn't
not
call it formal.
appropriate for getting a diploma.
right? So it was upsetting because also, so first of all, we're like, these kids are 13 to 14 years old.
Yeah.
Your parents let you out of the house.
Oh my God. I would have been beaten senseless if I had walked out of the house wearing something like
But
that.
not only that, it doesn't even conform to the school's dress code
It
policy.
doesn't.
Because of course skirts have to be fingertip length or whatever, just on a normal day. Usually when they go on like field trips and stuff, they're like, or they give you a casual day, like, hey, you don't have to wear your uniform today, but it has to conform to the dress code of the school.
Yeah.
I feel like even more so for graduation.
It was so skanky. They all looked like skanks. And of course, they're all 13, so they're all uggos, because they're going through hormonal times. And teenagers are just ugly. I don't understand why people want to f them. I really don't.
All elbows and
They're all just lanky,
knees and elbows
uggo,
and...
kind of barf rolls.
Yeah, except for our son.
Except for our son.
He's very handsome. But
I just don't find teenagers attractive.
yeah.
I just don't understand how they were allowed out of the house like that.
Yeah.
Like, what are your parents doing or not doing? It blew my mind that only one girl wasn't showing her cooter.
And she was always swept up there to get her.
Oh my
like,
God.
foot.
And she had the funniest walk. And she did it on purpose.
Yeah, it was like one thing like I
it
thought...
wasn't like she had one leg shorter than the other like me or whatever. And so
No.
therefore it looks like I'm always swaying when
like
I walk.
Rivers Cuomo.
Yeah. Like literally, guys, I have one leg shorter than the other, so it looks like I'm always swaying when I walk. So I have a very distinct, sexy walk that I can't help.
I can't help it.
Because it's literally a handicap. But this was clearly on purpose.
And this is an affectation.
Yeah, this was clearly on. That was hilarious. But she was the only one in blue jeans.
Before we get to the other thing I want to talk about the graduation, with the 8th grade part of the graduation.
Okay, at the same time with the tiger walk.
Oh yeah, the tiger walk. You're gonna talk about the 4th grade girl.
What?
Yeah, no. So also because like we said, the 4th grade class was graduating. I want to talk more about like inappropriateness for age groups.
Okay.
So the 4th grade class did their symbolic. We're walking from the elementary side of the school to the middle school side of the school, right? Mm-hmm. You and I were oblivious to this. We didn't. Again, our kids didn't tell us anything, and the teachers didn't communicate with us that this was like a big deal.
No.
Because we didn't even do it for Jake. We were there, but we couldn't make it inside. We didn't even know what was going on.
Yeah,
we didn't really know.
Yeah.
Anyway, so like the 4th graders are moving to the 5th grade class, and like you know how people get like gifts for like graduation. Well, this one little girl moving from 4th grade to 5th grade had a gift in her hands, obviously given to her parents, and it was all like bath and like
body wash
and like shaving cream kind of stuff. And I'm like, she is 9.
Yeah.
Like, why are you already like putting into her head that you have to be like a lady. Like,
yeah.
like, it was crazy. Like, she's 9.
She's 9. Calm down.
She doesn't need shaving cream, like a whole bathing set. That's
No,
crazy.
It was horrible.
But okay, so now we'll go back to the other one.
Okay, so then the Tiger Walk, which is when they are finally leaving the school. The graduates are finally leaving the school. And every class comes out to cheer them on.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Well, they also bring back former school graduates. And
should we go back to the graduation ceremony itself and the seating arrangements?
Okay. Well, okay. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. So with the seating arrangements, okay. So we were there early, so we got prime seats.
Second row center. There was nobody in the front row when we got there.
Yeah, exactly. So 3 minutes after the ceremony was supposed to start, all of these late because apparently nobody can get there on time.
No.
Ever. What the is wrong with you?
I have a life.
Figure out your goddamn time.
God.
Oh, pisses me off. If you're late, I get so pissed. Anyway, so I have the cell phone out. Well, you have the cell phone out because we're going to take pictures of Jake graduating.
Right.
This dude sits down. He's got giant hair and he's like 6 feet tall.
When I say hair, it's like...
He sits down right in front of Hunter.
Yeah.
Which is our youngest son. And Hunter's like, I can't see because this dude's so tall and has such big hair that you cannot look past him.
Okay. And next to him is also another large, probably 6'4" man.
Yeah.
Bulky.
Good choice of words.
Bulky man.
Yeah.
Who sits in front of me.
Yeah.
And I'm over 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
And he's too big to sit in front of me.
Yeah.
And then in front of Hunter, who is obviously a 9-year-old, was this other lanky kid who had what I would describe as like skater bro. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like that real kind of mussy, thick,
big hair.
Dandruff on his black shirt that had like satanic symbols on it or whatever it was.
Right?
I don't know if it was satanic, but like that kind of shirt, like, right? It's like a t-shirt. Yeah. He's got like the shaggy goatee going on.
Yep.
And next to him is a little boy.
Right.
That would be the kid you'd want to sit in front of a 9-year-old.
Yeah.
Like Hunter could have saw it past them. Yeah. And then next to me sits his wife. So not the big hair boy, but the big man.
Yeah.
The bulky man.
And they were all together, but they wanted front row seating, and so they decided to just like separate so they could get their front row seating.
But they didn't even go, "Hey, I'm bigger than you. Perhaps you should."
No, they were
mother should sit in the front row, and I'll sit behind you because I'm bigger. No. So no consideration for his own wife.
Nope, none.
And no consideration for us, you know, and. Also, we should point out, there were plenty of seats behind us.
Oh, my God. There were like 4 empty rows behind us.
So there was like, and it wasn't kind of like, oh, excuse me or whatever. Like, is it okay if we sit here or whatever? So no conversation like that. So, continue.
Okay. So this girl who's graduating, she's like 13, 14. She's sweeping awards, getting her straight A's, all that stuff. And I'm
Little nerdy girl.
And I'm like, wow, you've got, you can do a lot of stuff in the future.
Yeah. And meanwhile, also, and you can tell that this family is for her.
Yeah, you can tell this family is for her.
And the guy with the shaggy goatee is like talking to the 6-year-old, like on the same wavelength.
Yep.
And like, I could tell by he had stoner laughter. You guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, so continue. So she's sweeping awards.
She's sweeping awards, and it's clear they're cheering for her. And I'm like, how does he fit in this family? Because they're all gingers, and he is definitely not.
He's not a ginger.
He's definitely not a ginger. So I'm like, how does he fit in this family?
Like, is he like a cousin?
Yeah, I couldn't quite figure it out.
Stepbrother or something,
Yeah, I
was thinking stepbrother.
I was thinking stepbrother.
Yeah.
Because he did have freckles too, but not ginger freckles.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, I don't understand how this works. He must be like a cousin or something there to like support her or whatever. So the Tiger Walk happens.
Well, no, before that, even after the graduation ceremony, she comes up to them and talks to him, and she's like looking up at this man. Man.
We say man.
For a reason.
We'll get to that.
And so I'm like, this is like that's not like a family look.
Yeah, I was like, this is weird, but I'm going to just skip over it because I'm done looking at uggo teenagers.
And we should also say he was slathered in Jacquard Noir.
He stunk so bad.
And so that was another problem we had because we literally talked about it later. We're like, it should be criminal if you are in an enclosed area to wear any kind of cologne or perfume. Dial soap, that's all you need.
That's it. Guys, for $5, you can get Dial antibacterial soap, deodorant, and some cheap shampoo. And guess what? You're never going to stink.
Yeah. So not only was this guy obscuring my vision.
For $5. Way cheaper than any of your shitty cologne. $5.
The pictures we have of our son's graduation, this big moment.
Has half this dude's hair in every single one of them.
It's like an eclipse going on. So anyway, we kind of like disregard that because we're done with it. We have headaches. Our throat hurts.
Yeah.
We're like, we've been behind these people for like over an hour.
I can't handle the air anymore.
And now we're going to do refreshments, which was a dumb time to do refreshments when they had another thing they wanted to do.
Yeah.
Whatever.
All right.
We go stand in a hallway.
We stand in a hallway for 40 fucking minutes waiting for this goddamn tiger walk.
So what they do at this school is what you were beginning to say earlier was they not only have like the 8th grade graduating class walk through the halls and get high fives and cheers, they bring back the graduating classes of the high schoolers who went to this school.
Yes, exactly.
So you have now 18, 19-year-olds.
Yeah.
17, 18, 19-year-olds.
Probably 19.
But like coming back, like, so they say like, hey, you're graduating this year. Like our son will be, when he graduates from high school, will be asked to go back.
Yeah.
Because they want to show all the kids like, look,
who've come and gone.
Who've come and gone. Like, here are they're high school graduates now, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe college graduates, who knows?
Yeah.
And
so you and I were standing there,
they're calling off names,
cheering on all of these people coming through.
And guys, learn how to give a high five. What's this wet
Oh my
fish?
God. The handshakes are atrocious. Do you guys not know how to fucking shake a goddamn hand? Learn how. Learn how. Your floppy little soft hand sucks. Okay? Make it nice and firm.
Yeah.
Okay? Nice and firm.
Like
always.
Like
make it nice and firm.
Nice and firm.
Nice and firm.
Women like it nice and
Women
firm.
like it nice and firm. Okay? Make sure it's firm. Make sure my handshake isn't stronger than yours.
But like these kids are like 13, 14 years old, and I'm be like, hey man, give them a high five, and it's like,
oh no, the adults suck too.
Well,
oh my God,
too.
the adults have no idea how to shake a hand. I was like, ew, what is this wet, floppy, dinky shit you got going on here?
Get that flaccid hand
Get
out
that
of
flaccid hand out of here.
But okay, so they're calling all the names. This is a big distorted boombox, like, and so they're calling out. The kids are walking by. Both our kid who's going from 5th grade walks by, and then the 8th grade class goes by. Our son goes by. Then they call this girl, whatever her name was. It doesn't matter. We wouldn't say it on here anyway.
Yeah.
And
who jumps up behind her while she's walking this tiger walk? Oh, but the dude with the really big hair who was cheering her on before. Goatee boy, who's wearing a high school graduate robe.
Yeah.
And he like grabs her sexually and then just walks down the hall with her.
And he's got his arm around her neck.
Remember,
like,
she's an 8th grader.
She was in middle school, and he would have been a senior in high school.
Ew.
That's
ew. And they're all over each other walking this tiger walk. And I could not hide my disgust, and I'm fairly certain my disgust is on pictures somewhere.
It was so shocking.
It was so gross. And I'm like, oh my God, girl, you've been getting straight A's in everything. Your life is going to be over in a year and a half because that bitch is going to knock you up and leave.
And I know that you're conservative because...
I know you're conservative, so you're not going to get an abortion because your daddy wears a W tag on his car.
I mean, better than MAGA, but still.
Yeah, but still. So there's no fucking way you have a life after 10th grade.
No.
There's no fucking way.
Like, she's going to come back...
All of her wasted potential because of this little fucking bitch who has dandruff on his shoulders.
Yeah. This, like, stoner, skater, shaggy,
guy who
dandruff,
douses himself in cologne. It's so fucking disgusting. And little girl, you should be ashamed.
Yeah. Like,
that's your taste.
yeah.
You should be ashamed.
Well, I think it's definitely a grooming type situation.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
That like he's
Yeah.
probably negged her like, in some way.
It's so fucking gross.
Because like there's so much. Granted, if you're an adult, 24, 20, whatever.
Yeah.
But like 18, 19
18
with
and
13,
that's fucking gross. You're fucking gross. You're
that's
fucking gross.
pretty gross.
You're fucking gross.
Yeah. So, and not her fault, but like definitely I think the family should have
Oh my god.
stood in there maybe.
No, because
well,
they're
they-
conservative. They groom little girls to be breeders.
Well,
early.
and also there's the concern if you like forbid it too hard, they're
Mhm.
just going to do it anyway.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, I guess we support this as best we can. But like the fact, like what grossed me out the most about it, and we really are like 45 minutes
Oh
into
my
this podcast and we haven't even talked about the show yet. So finish with it. Was the look on his face
Yeah.
when he was walking down the walk
Yeah.
with his arm around her was so smug.
Yeah.
And it was like, dude, you were a senior in high school dating
And
a
you're
middle
trying
school.
to an 8th grader.
You're
You're fucking gross.
in 12th grade dating an 8th grader.
That's fucking
And it was like,
gross.
yeah, look at me. Like he like looked like he was like all like,
Ugh.
it was so
It was so
Gross.
gross, guys. It was so gross. It was everything about that was fucking disgusting.
it was gross.
Like your parents suck. All of those
Everybody
kids'
involved.
parents
and everybody involved.
because there's no way in hell if I had a daughter she would wear that dress.
No.
No fucking way in hell to a graduation ceremony. You can go coochie
No, she
cuttering
wasn't
it.
the one that she
no,
wasn't
all of the girls.
Yeah.
You can wear your coochie cutters to a club as much as you want.
But you're not even old enough to go to a
But
club.
you're not even old enough to go to a club. What are you trying to do?
Yeah.
Who are you trying to get into your vagina?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Shaggy, apparently.
Shaggy over here?
Zoinks!
Yeah, seriously. You want to f that guy? You
Yeah.
want to f that guy?
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
It-
It just blew my mind. It just blew my mind the lack of attention and care these parents have for their kids.
Yeah. I just don't like how kids are sexualized at this point. Like I
Yeah.
said, the 4th grader getting like the bath stuff.
Yeah. And the
Get-
shaving stuff. It's like, what? She can't have pubes now.
Get her a Barbie doll, like or whatever,
Yeah.
like whatever the kids are into,
Mhm.
or whatever, like a book or
Yeah.
something. Like, why are you getting her like grooming kits?
Yeah, like, do your nails, bitch.
And like,
Really?
Because like our kids are not into that at all right now.
Thank God.
Although Jake was really funny the other day because he was telling us this thing about like whales, and he was talking about their breeding, and he did the thing with his fingers. He's like, when they breed. It was really funny. Anyway, we should talk about this show now.
Yeah.
Stop,
Just if you're gonna have kids, raise them right. Seriously.
raise them right.
I mean, seriously, be actual good parents and be present with your children. Otherwise, why the do you bother?
Speaking of being present with your children, that brings us right to our show, Bloodlines.
Bloodlines and how stupid Spartans are.
A eugenics wet dream.
Yep.
This show, well, we wanted to watch The Adventures of Superboy.
Yeah, I wanted to watch The Adventures of Superboy.
And every time we tried to put it on, it would skip us to 1775, which I guess we'll have to watch at some point.
No, we did already do that.
No, we didn't do 1775.
Yeah, we did. Was the Innkeepers.
That's Shivers. That wasn't 1775. We have to watch 1775 for July 4th.
Hard pass.
So we're like, oh, okay, we can't watch this. So we found this thing called Bloodlines. And this is not to be confused with many, many other shows called Bloodline.
Right.
There are shows with Ben Mendelsohn that are like in South
Bloodlines
Africa.
is a super popular name.
It took me forever to find on IMDb this one. This show came out in 2013.
2013, guys. Bear it in mind.
So
2013.
and essentially
About 13 years ago. Not that long ago.
it's essentially Buffy the Vampire Slayer without vampires. So imagine it's with eugenics instead.
Yeah, because they're like, Spartans are the ultimate race. So we've been breeding Spartan strong people who are abnormally heal fast and strong or something.
And it's basically saying like like when you watch like Twilight or something, or what's the other one with the vampire?
Divergent?
No, the vampires and the werewolves. We watch it all. The Rise of the Lycans. Oh God, what is it? Kate Beckinsale's in it. Oh
yeah,
God.
okay, that stuff. Underworld.
Underworld. Thank
Yeah, there you go.
Where it's like vampires versus like werewolves.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
This was
Spartans versus Asians.
Shaolin monks.
No, Asians. They didn't have a specific culture.
Well, no, her father, quote unquote, says that he was raised by Shaolin monks at one point. So that's the only reason why I'm saying Shaolin. But yeah,
Okay,
it's
Spartans
essentially
versus Buddhist monks.
and it's like, okay, I can kind of get werewolves versus vampires.
I get that.
Like, I don't need much to
Werewolves
get that.
and vampires go hand in hand.
But you're not really giving me a lot to be like, why do the Spartans hate
The Buddhist monks.
I want to call them werewolves. Like, why?
And the reason why I group them all as Asians, guys, isn't because I'm racist.
The show is.
The show most definitely is, and it doesn't know that there's different cultures in
Yeah.
the continent of Asia.
Yeah, it would be like being like the country of Africa kind of thing.
They consider it the country of Africa, which is not a thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's clearly racist. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of Asian culture they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
And neither does the show.
No.
So if the show's not going to tell me, I cannot possibly know what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Spartans versus Buddhist monks or Shaolin monks or whatever
Yeah.
quote unquote Asian monks they want to go with.
I mean, no, he is Chinese because he's trying to build the crib later, and he says the instructions are even in Chinese, and I can't
He's
read
supposed to be Chinese?
I believe so, but
Okay.
he also said that he was taken in by Shaolin monks, forced to stare at a wall for 9 years, like when he was a toddler,
Yeah, that's
and
right.
was told not to speak, which is not hard if you don't know how to speak. And he stood there for 9 years and then walked away, and he's like, and then the Shaolin monks were speechless. And I'm like, and you are too, because you haven't learned how to speak in 9 years.
So how are you speaking, my dude?
So, I mean, like, maybe that was just, I don't know. Like,
I don't know. It was stupid. It was stupid
This
because
show
first
was
of all,
so
first
dumb.
of all, Spartans are stupid. You want to know why? Because they all died out thousands of years ago.
Yeah,
They're dead.
yeah.
Spartans are not the strongest race, guys.
Well-
You want to know why? Because they're dead.
Well, and the
They're
kid,
non-existent.
well, as we get into the story, the kid says that at one point. One of the kids says that. This is very Shaggy and that girl from the
Ugh.
school, by the way. It says, actually, this is very serendipitous, I guess, in a way, in a gross way. But, like, background to the story. Okay. We have this group of non-Mediterranean looking Spartans,
Uh-huh.
a group of,
Very blonde, blue-eyed Spartans.
yeah, and I'm going to just say Asians with, like,
Quote.
quotes, maybe, because, like, every type of, like, stereotype you
Yeah.
could think of Asians
Yeah.
was there.
Yes.
Was represented,
hmm
right? And
Because the Buddhist monks have special powers, too.
oh yeah,
because-
and they're all
because-
magic.
Because Asians are magic.
Yeah. because like it's so it takes Asia and treats it as such an other
Yeah.
so like thing. And like
Mhm.
guys, I understand. If it was like 1980s and we're talking like what's it called? Big Trouble in Little China or
Yeah,
something like
yeah.
that. We were super duper racist in the
Yeah,
80s.
Yeah.
And I get that idea of like the magical black man, like
Right,
those things
right,
that
right.
kind of come up in literature because it's
Yeah.
all centered towards a white audience and like
Yeah.
we don't understand this other culture, so therefore they must be magic.
It's magic.
Magical indigenous people, magic
Yeah.
Asians, magic
Yeah.
black people. If like
Yeah.
it's super racist because it's catering to the white, I don't get this, I'm scared kind
Yeah.
of audience, right? So like there's a very specific thing that happens at the beginning of this, which is very much like into each generation
Yeah.
a slayer is born.
Yeah.
But it's like a crawl scroll and it talks about the bloodlines of these warriors.
Yeah.
But what we don't ever know is who these warriors are. Yes, they're Spartans and they're Asian type people. Asian type people. But
Well, that's what the show thinks.
I you know, they don't seem to have any like political power
Mm-mm.
or influence.
No, I don't know
Like,
what they do.
Like I understand if we're like we have these secret groups of warriors
Mhm.
who have been pulling the strings of society for a long, long time.
Warriors don't think.
But they don't seem to do
Warriors
that.
don't think.
So-
Warriors don't think, honey. It's why barbarians have like -5 intelligence. Guys, like they don't think.
Like at the end of the show, spoiler, well, one of the characters says at the end of the show, a very cliche line, a war is coming. But it's like For what?
For what?
Like
For Spartans versus monks? What?
I understand again vampires and werewolves or
Right.
whatever because
Yeah.
I'm like the vampires want to control the world and the werewolves want to control the world and they're fighting over the
Territory.
Whatever. As a territorial thing. I don't understand the Spartans versus the Asian thing. What are they fighting for? And it's not like we have very high people in high levels of government who have
it
been
just says
pulling
an
the strings.
ancient feud, and I'm like, I don't know what that means.
And so
Is it the Hatfields and McCoys? Are you guys fighting over a mountain?
But like
What's
again,
going on here?
But again, they're talking about like a war is coming. Like what
Yeah.
war? What are we talking about here? I don't get it.
Mhm.
And it's in a very Romeo and Juliet type way.
Okay.
Well, actually, it's not Romeo.
No,
and
not
Ju-
even.
Not even. That's
Not
wrong.
even.
That'd be if they were
Yeah.
trying to get Romeo and Juliet to get married. They're trying to like stem the tide of violence by intermarrying, going against their
The
eugenics.
Buddhist monk and the Spartan.
Yeah. So we have this like this it's Katie something. She was in Anaconda's Blunt Hunt for the Blood Orchid. That's the acting level we're working with here. And this dude, and they're gonna get married, and that marriage is supposed to unite the people so that the fighting can stop. Unfortunately, she's pregnant, right?
And she's wearing the worst dress in the universe.
Like boobs up to
Her boobs look awful.
her neck.
Her boobs look awful. And then they've purposely like given her like a little baby bump.
Right.
And she's, okay, guys, this is her first pregnancy and she's only 2.5 months pregnant.
Yeah.
You don't have a baby bump at that point.
So
Most women don't even know they're pregnant at that point.
So as they are gathered in this church, whose church?
Whose church?
Which religion
We
are we
don't
even
know.
doing?
I don't know. Is it pagan? Is it Buddhist?
Is it
We
Eastern
don't know.
Orthodox? Like if it's Greek, it should be Eastern Orthodox.
We
or
don't
if they're
know.
Spartan, yeah, it should be pagan. It should be like Olympian.
But no, he says later that they killed all the pagan priests. And that's how they got their last name, Kill Priest.
Yeah, their last name's Kill Priest.
Super clever, guys.
So yeah, so what religion are we even
We don't
marrying
know.
into?
We don't know.
But they're in a church. They're Methodist.
They're Methodist. We take all kinds here.
We're Unitarian. So as we're having we are gathered together today.
Yeah.
The gentleman who like goes, hey,
Is that a baby bump?
and he pulls out a sword.
And he's
then
like, I'm
she pulls out
gonna
a sword,
stab it.
and he sticks the sword on it. And I should also point out, all this is being done by voiceover. When we're told this happened long ago in 1995. Fair enough in 2013, I guess, but still, it's like, wow. And he says, the voiceover says, he could feel the baby's heartbeat
Through the sword.
through the sword. Because he's magic.
Because he's magic. He's a magic Asian. As you know, if you have any Asian type friends, they're probably magical.
Yeah. I guess.
According to the show,
According to the
they're
he made in
99%.
2013.
Yeah, they're 99% magic.
It's insane, guys. So the
I'm
voice.
sorry, I don't mean to laugh at the racism. It's just absurd.
It's so bad,
It's
guys.
just absurd.
It's so
Like,
bad.
That kind of thinking is just so absurd. It blows my mind.
It's so, God, I'm trying to get this because there's so much to talk about in this show. This might be a long one.
Oh, this is going to be a long one.
I could just buckle up, guys.
Buckle in.
So the voiceover says he can't kill her, even though it'd be his right for his honor.
To kill her.
Because we're talking about Asians and we're talking about honor, of course. I can't kill this baby, even though it's not my baby. Obviously, it's not his baby.
Right.
So she was. This is not a marriage of love.
So for honor, he can totally kill somebody else's baby. What?
Yeah.
What?
And
What?
And as a thank you for sparing both her and the baby's life, she kills him.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
why did she kill him?
I don't fucking know. And then she just screams.
Oh
Not
my
in
God.
a high-pitched way, but as like a battle cry kind of scream.
But like,
as she just goes anywhere. She will scream just walking down
she
an
does
aisle.
like a barbarian
Rage
berserker
scream.
rage
Yeah.
twice in 5 minutes. Like,
Yeah.
but like in a really bad way. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't look cool or anything.
No.
And then she like walks out of there. Nobody tries to kill her.
No.
Even though everybody in the pews have their like swords and knives out
Yeah.
because honor says that we don't have guns in 2013.
We just punch them
we
to
only
death.
use martial weapons.
Punch them to death, guys.
Just lets her walk out. And so then she gives birth to this baby.
Mm-hmm.
And we get like at the beginning of the show, we get a lot of time jumps. So it's like 9 months later or
Yeah.
whatever, 7 months later. When she's giving birth, we see this little boy who is like 8 years old.
Yeah, he's like 8 years old.
And like, I
guys.
think he's supposed to be at most 4.
No, he's
But he
8.
is like 8, right?
Keep that in mind.
It's very
And
important you keep that in mind.
He's also another Spartan, which means they're related.
Yeah, they're cousins. And
Because it's eugenics.
yeah.
Bloodlines, guys. Bloodlines.
This is all happening.
Purity of the Spartan race.
This is all happening over voice lines. And I actually wrote in my notes here, I said, this gets more and more problematic every line.
Yeah,
like everything she
It
says.
just gets worse and worse and worse as it goes.
She talks about Romani people, but with
Yeah.
the G word instead.
Mhm.
Like, and it's like, why? Why are we talking about like Romani people?
We don't know. They have nothing to do with this.
Yeah,
they have
like-
literally nothing to do with this. And so why would you say
Why
something
would
like
you
that?
even bring them up?
Why would you even bring it up? Why?
Why? It was like
Are you
if-
just why are you just throwing in random racism?
like
I don't
she-
know.
Like
why?
if she just used the N word all of the sudden.
Yeah, I'd
like
be
it's
like, that would seem to fit in this story.
It's so crazy. So, like, this little boy gets dropped off to be trained as a Spartan warrior
Yeah.
the same day she's born.
Yep.
And as soon as she's born, her grandfather
Or something.
is like, she's weak. I don't know why she was considered weak. Why was she considered weak?
I don't know.
Like, I don't know, because we don't know her father, and the show at this point is not interested in knowing who her real father
I think
is.
that's why he said she's weak, because it wasn't a distilled bloodline.
Yeah, it wasn't like, it was like outside
So
of
since
the...
I don't know who the father is, I'm just gonna kill this baby.
So they do like the 300 thing, the old Spartan. This is the Spartan thing. They drive out to a national park, Acadia National Park,
Yeah.
and while listening to "I Saw the Sign,"
Ugh.
it's like just so you know that like
It's 1995.
it's 1995. But what was funny about that scene is they had like stone faces while that song was going on, and they take this kid out to a cliff, this
Yeah.
baby, this
Yeah.
infant, days old. Leave it on a cliff. Don't throw it off.
Yeah, I thought for sure they were going to throw it off. I was like, because that's what the ancient Spartans would do. If it was like not good enough for them, they would just throw it off a cliff.
Would they, or would they leave it to the elements? I'm not sure.
they threw it off a cliff.
Okay. But they don't do that. They
No.
just leave this swaddled baby on the edge of a cliff. Like, if it rolls over, it's the baby's fault. And a bird flies down, like a osprey.
to like eat it?
Or we don't know.
We don't know.
And this, the father of the man who
was stabbed, who did not stab the baby because he could hear the baby's heart
in his sword.
in his sword.
He apparently followed these Spartans, knew what they were doing.
Yeah, knew they were going to kill this baby.
Knew that the baby was, I guess he was following because the baby was kind of the catalyst for all this
I guess.
stuff. He knew that the baby would be considered weak. And the bird is right there. And so he names the baby Bird.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Bird of Vengeance.
Bird.
She has 3 names. Bird of Vengeance.
That's how I always wanted to name our kids Spirit of Vengeance.
Yeah,
and
because
like the
we
middle,
wanted to have the middle name of.
Yeah. and he's like, you will be my bird of vengeance and kill your mother, infant. And then it like goes into like a training montage. He's like, I am going to train you.
Yeah.
To this 3-day-old baby. And I wanted so bad the next thing to be like a baby crawling and him like
Punching it.
trying to punch it. And this baby like defending
Dodging.
itself. It skips forward 4 years.
Yeah.
And they're in like the parking lot of an apartment complex.
Yeah.
And they kind of make it seem like he's poor.
Right.
And again, I don't really understand these groups.
I don't know where they're getting their money from. I don't know what their purpose is. I legit do not know what their purpose is. I don't know
I don't
why
know what they're
fighting.
trying to do. I don't know what they're trying to do.
Yeah, I don't know their end goal. I don't know why they're fighting. I don't understand any of the dynamics.
I mean, like, it's almost like a Highlander situation where it's like these warriors are fighting to see who's like the world's best warrior, but that seems like a very shallow thing to be fighting
No,
about.
that can't-
Like, and even Highlander, it's like almost like a spiritual thing.
Yeah,
like
there can only be one.
there can only be one, and they're drawn to fight each other.
Yeah,
like,
because there can only be one.
because there can only be one. It feels like that's what's going on here. It's like, we're the best warriors, the Spartans. You're the best warriors, the Shaolin, and we're gonna fight until there's only one left. But like, and to what end? Because nobody seems to have any money. Nobody
That's what
seems
I'm
to
saying. Like, it doesn't make any kind of sense. And yet both sides are like super wealthy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Are you assassins for hire? Or like, I don't know what you do.
Again, like the underworld or Twilight situation,
Right.
I understand the vampires being wealthy.
Yeah, they invest in stocks.
Because they're so old,
Yeah.
they can steal from
Yeah.
rich people, they can
Mhm.
invest, and they have the patience to like wait for that stuff to like accumulate wealth over time.
Yeah.
And like I understand why werewolves usually in those situations are poor because it's like I'm cursed that I can't be in one place for very long.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so like I can't accumulate that type of wealth like you're talking about, or whatever. This makes no sense.
No.
Although the Spartans seem to have a little bit more money than the Asian people do, but then like he seems to have money too, even though he drives around in a shitty car, and she even calls it out.
No, he calls it a classic.
And she's like, it's a Datsun. She's like, it's bullshit. It's like a rusted old bag of bones. So, anyway, he trains this kid. Another 8 years go by. Oh, and we should also mention, God, I know we're over an hour already, guys. We have to mention the brick.
Oh, yes. Let's talk about the brick. Okay, so they're in a shitty hotel room, and he's talking to this girl, and he's like, what you need to do is know that this brick represents your honor. And I was like, where the you get a brick from?
Like, he comes equipped with...
It's a shitty hotel room, and there's a brick. And then he's looking at it, and the brick dissolves in his hands because he's magic.
Magic, yep.
Asian magic.
Yeah.
They can dissolve bricks with their minds.
Yeah.
How have they not destroyed us?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because again, if the show is about warriors, like martial arts, and I'm not saying that in a in like a karate type way, but like fighting with your hands and weapons, like not guns.
Yeah. But apparently you can have a look of death.
Yeah.
A look of death. And that's what he has, and he does it on this brick. And then she's like, okay. And he's like, and he pulls out another brick.
He comes equipped with his own visual aids.
He dissolves the first brick with his mind.
Yeah.
And then he pulls out another brick, and we were like, where is he getting all these bricks from?
He's just been hauling them around. And then he like presents this brick to this girl like it's her pet rock.
Yeah.
And she, at this point, and this girl is at this point supposed to be like 12.
Right.
And for every scene from now on, she walks around
with this brick.
With a brick. When she goes to school, she has a brick.
Yeah, she carries a brick around everywhere.
The show then takes her they go to like a bar, like a shitty, like biker bar kind of thing. And these people are saying racist things to her foster father or adopted father. Mentor. But I'm like, this is rich coming from this show because this show's racist as
No, I was like, wow, this is racism within racism.
Yeah,
wow,
like,
this is crazy.
The snake's swallowing its own tail at this point.
It really is.
And then he does another magic thing where I thought he was going to do something cool physically.
Nope, he's magic. Asians are magic.
He takes a pool cue and he says, by the time I'm done making this circle in the air
your
with
friend will be dead.
Someone will be dead. And I thought he was going to do like a cool move.
No, he literally just kills a guy
and the guy just falls over dead, and it's like because he killed him with his mind.
Yeah.
And
magic.
And then so they've been like traveling around for a while, and then she says, oh, and so like that night, she starts complaining about having stomach pains.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, gross girl problems.
And he's like, oh, I didn't have to deal with this with my son. He's like, I guess we got to take you to school now. And
because you learn a lot about your periods from school. No, you fucking don't.
First, he takes her to like Walgreens to get like some tampons.
Right.
And she's like, did you know that you stuck cotton balls up your hoo-ha? And he's like, a warrior does not speak of such things. And I'm like, warriors can't talk about periods?
She literally did say the cotton balls up the hoo-ha.
Yeah, that was a quote.
That's an actual quote. No girl talks about her periods like that.
That is such a middle-aged man.
Yeah, that is
white
so
man.
disgusting. You have no fucking idea what a tampon is, so shut the fuck up, you piece of shit.
Yeah. That is a line clearly written by a white man.
Oh, 100%.
To put in the mouth of a 12-year-old girl. And so then she goes to school, and then she's got her brick on her table. Yeah. And the teacher's like, do you have a brick in my classroom? And she's like, I sure do.
It's a representation of the honor in order to kill my mother.
Yeah, and so then she gets kicked out of school. Like, and I'm like, okay. I understand the need. She needs to have this brick to remind her or whatever. But like, give her something to say to explain why it's there and not like I'm going to murder someone.
I'm going to kill my mother with it.
Once this dissolves, I'll know I'm ready to murder my mother. Like, give her something. Put it in her backpack so no one sees it. If anyone asks, just be like, oh, it's a thing my family gave me. Whatever.
Yeah.
You don't really have to give too much answer to it. Just like maybe not have her walk around openly as the 12-year-old with a brick.
Yeah.
Because it literally had her walking through the hallways like with her brick. And I think the brick is supposed to be like the wall he stood in front of for 9 years.
Oh, okay.
It's like-
wow, you're giving it a lot of symbolism.
I
babe.
think so.
Oh
I
my
don't know.
God.
I don't know. Another time jump happens. Now she's in high school.
Mhm.
And so he's like, we need to settle down now so we can buy a house. I'm like, how? How do you buy a house?
I don't know. They just have money.
How do you buy a house? You have no permanent address for the last 16 years or so.
Yeah. And then they just buy a house.
And they just buy a house in a pretty nice neighborhood.
Oh, that house is definitely going for at least 1.2 million.
Nowadays, yeah. And she's like, and he's like, you're here to be close
That's a
to your,
conservative estimate.
you're here to be close to your destiny because your mother, who everyone thinks is dead but not,
Yeah.
lives here,
Mhm.
and you need to be close so you can murder her when the time comes to murder her. And she's like, I just want what they have. And then she looks across the street, and there's a mother and a daughter about her age.
They're gardening with smiles on their faces.
It's
They're
like
like,
a-
it's so much fun to cut roses.
It's a straight up Zyrtec commercial.
beep, 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 beep.
And
It's so stupid.
so then she goes over there and she's like, I just want what they have. And he's like, that's not your destiny.
Mhm.
And then she goes over there with the knife that killed his son
Mhm.
and chops all the roses down out of anger. But
Yeah.
then she's like, but I also have regrets.
I also have regrets. So I put them all in this woman's house. I broke into her house, put them each in jars.
Thousands
Thousands of roses
in individual like jars.
inside this woman's house. And then literally stood out front to be like, it was me.
You're like Jason fucking Voorhees. The only thing I will say about the show is like I thought the woman was gonna be like, thank you. But like she has like a what the fuck?
What the fuck? Yeah, exactly.
Like, cause I'm like, you cut all my roses, then you broke in my house and
Yeah.
like
must have
vased-
taken all my glasses, and I must have had like 300 glasses.
It's an absurd amount of vases. And each single rose is in its own vase. There's not like bouquets.
No. Each single one.
This is like a mental health crisis.
Yeah.
This little girl needs help.
Yeah, she needs help.
She needs
Needs
fucking
help.
help.
She needs help. Especially since now she's suddenly got the hots for her cousin
Yeah.
and vice versa. And he's 8 years older than her. So she, okay, at most, she's 16.
Uh-huh.
He's 24.
He has to be at least 24, but he's in high school still?
No, he's not in high school.
Oh, why was he at the track? He's just working out?
No, he was talking to her.
Oh,
Because,
just-
you know, in shows you can just walk in and out of school. It's no big deal.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, in 2013, we were just walking in and out of schools all the time.
All the time.
She's in high school now. First he takes her to like a Chili's and pulls out the murder weapon that's
Yeah.
still coated in his son's blood.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's time for you to kill your mother. Enjoy your fiesta, your
Fiesta tacos.
your Irish fiesta taco skins. And and she's at school and she's getting bullied because she does.
Yeah.
The racism continues,
Yes.
but like the thing about the show is that it does insert like these people are bad because they're racist, but it's
Right.
like, but you show are racist.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, you don't understand you're racist, though.
You like you're not seeing how racist you are.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's mind-boggling.
And so when the other people are racist, they're like really racist.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
grossly. Like
Yeah.
I mean it's all gross, but it's like they can't just if you just did your racism, that would be enough.
But no, let's go harder into the racism.
Yeah. Like they're going hard are racist. You know,
Yeah,
like it's
yeah.
like, whoa, okay. So she's like on like the lacrosse team.
Apparently.
And
I don't know how she got onto that because she's constantly training to kill things with her mind.
just because you can do like kung fu doesn't mean you can like do lacrosse.
Yeah, those are two completely different things.
It's like when I was a kid, my father told me, he's like, oh, yeah, I used to play hockey when I was a kid because he's Canadian, so you're
Yeah.
born with a hockey stick in your hand.
Yeah.
It's very uncomfortable for the woman.
I know. I can imagine.
Ice skates, hey.
Ugh.
They do
That's how they come out
They do
through
the-
their ice skates.
They do the C-section from the inside
Yes,
out.
inside out.
And so when I was like 10, 11 or whatever, I was like, well, I can ice skate because my father was a hockey player. So it's like kind of like that vibe.
Yeah.
Like just because and I cannot ice skate. Just to answer that question, unsurprisingly. But apparently she's had some time in all of her like murder my mother training her entire life.
She's gotten excellent at lacrosse.
Yeah. And we should go back to that really quick. He just raises her to be like, your mother wants to murder you.
Yeah.
There's no.
But it turns out her mother does want to murder her.
Yeah, like.
Which doesn't make sense because when the baby was taken from the mom in the first place. She screams
again with berserker scream.
She does her berserker scream because she's so angry that her baby's being taken, but she can't do anything because she just gave birth.
Yeah.
And then she tries to kill her daughter?
See, okay, here's what makes sense to me, right? She has a baby from love, right?
Yes.
Then she, for whatever reason, decides to murder the man who spared her life and child's life.
Yes.
She murders them, and then she gives birth. The baby's taken away.
Yeah.
The Asian dad guy recovers the baby.
Yeah.
And is like, my revenge will be to have you kill your mother because your mother killed my son.
Yes.
That all makes sense to me.
Yes.
It also is not necessarily saying the mother was evil. Like,
right.
I mean, she's evil because she killed my son.
Yeah.
But she doesn't necessarily want harm to you.
Yeah.
That my revenge is like, when you like, those stories where you make someone eat their parents, like you, or whatever. Like, it's like, this will be really dark.
Yeah.
But then it turns out her mother does want her dead.
Yeah, suddenly she wants to kill her daughter, which what?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any kind of sense with everything that has gone on before that we know. So the Asian dad is correct?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, like, so, like, and they're like, when they're in Chili's or whatever, she talks to him and she's like, well, I don't know if I want to marry my mother. What if she loves me? Mm-hmm. And he's like, well, then I'll have to murder her.
And I'll murder you too.
And she's like, and then we'll be enemies. And he's like, I don't know.
Guess so.
I guess so. And so after lacrosse, she meets old Clemen. Which is actually the cold open of the show.
Old Cleon.
Cleon.
Not Clemen, Cleon, because it's a Spartan name.
Looks
Cleon.
like a penis with a goatee. And he's this big dude. And like what we said, before we figured all this out, we thought like, are these vampires? Mm-hmm. What are he's just a big guy.
Just a big guy.
And they have a fight. Mm-hmm. And he says to her at one point, he's like, I'm going to kill you. Then I'm going to kill the old man. And then I'm going to set you on fire.
Yeah, and I was like, so what? She's like, dead by then.
Like cremation? Like who cares? You set them on fire before they die.
You want them burned alive.
You want them to suffer. This is the writing on this show, guys.
Burning the bodies after they're dead, well, that's just preventing disease from spreading.
Yeah, you're helping.
You're helping.
You're getting rid of evidence that all makes sense to me.
Yeah, it all makes sense to me. But like using that as a threat isn't threatening.
It's not a threat.
It's like, oh, thank God, my body's not going to be rotting somewhere.
It's like, I'm going to murder you and then I'm going to torture you. It's like,
it's like, well, that's fine. I'm
thank God you
dead.
Thank God you didn't do it in the other order. Right? You know, like, thank you for the favor. You know.
Yeah, exactly. That's a mercy kill.
And in this fight too, she starts. Oh my God.
This show's so stupid. This show's so stupid.
She's like invisible. Because
yeah. She goes into shark mode.
And he's like,
literally shark mode.
What's so funny, guys, is he's like, you think I haven't seen Shark Week? I know you're standing you're at the edge of my peripheral and you're right behind me. And then she says, she's like, you know why sharks hunt like that? Because it works.
And then she stabs him.
And then she stabs him in the gut.
She was behind him the whole time.
And then, so now old Cleon is stabbed with the sword in the middle of like an empty lot in suburbia.
Yep.
She leaves, she goes home, and then her father, I'll just call him father for the sake of argument. I feel uncomfortable keep calling him like the old Asian man. I don't know his name. But like, I guess it doesn't feel comfortable to me. So her father, her surrogate father.
You mean racism isn't comfortable to you?
It's making me uncomfortable. and he like, they go to the kitchen table and he like swipes her like laptop onto the ground.
He like throws everything off the table like they're gonna
like
hardcore
Like, I understand when you're, like, in, like you're, like, a zombie apocalypse movie and
Right.
someone gets bit and it's like, we need room to operate on this person. You toss everything on the
Right.
ground. But, like, that's not what this show
No.
is. You are in a comfortable home. You're in your home.
Yeah.
You don't need to throw everything on the... She doesn't need to be on the kitchen
So he throws everything
table.
on the ground.
You
and
can be on
then
a couch.
throws her on the table.
Yeah.
And then puts a Band-Aid on.
Yeah, because it's just a little cut on her thigh.
It's just a little cut.
And so let's see.
If it was a gash, that'd be different. And the show tries to frame it like it's a gash, but she's walking just fine.
Yeah,
So it was a Band-Aid.
They talk about her mother some more. And she's like, I always hoped my mother would just, like, friend me on Facebook. And I'm like, you've been using your real name this whole time? Like, what the...
You're supposed to be in hiding, and you're on social
Media. Like, your training didn't say, oh, and by the way, be a little stealthy.
Oh, my God. What a fucking moron. No wonder they're moving from town to town.
So now she says, well, now I know my mother wants me dead because old Cleon. Now it's no longer about your son. It's about me, and it's personal. And I'm like, okay. And then he says, and so she's like, I'm going to go into this Spartan stronghold and I'm going to murder my mom. And then he says, hey.
Remember, honor
is sacred.
Honor is sacred.
And I'm like, you've been training her to murder for 16 years. Now is not the time to be like, oh, but you got to do it
honorably.
And then she goes, I love you too. So she goes into the Spartan stronghold where she meets this man who is 14 years older than her or whatever. Like, everybody looks like Slim Shady.
Yeah.
In that, like, real Slim Shady video, they're all blonde.
Yep.
They're all in pristine white Hanes t-shirts. These guys are supposed to be fighting, like, all day, every day.
Yeah, and training, and it's, like, white pressed t-shirts.
White pressed t-shirts with
jeans.
jeans.
These are ironed t-shirts.
Yeah.
Ironed t-shirts.
Somebody
is ironing t-shirts.
They must go through so much bleach. And they're all M&M on human growth hormones.
Yes.
At this point, she meets the Spartan guy. I don't really understand what happened there.
Because then old Cleon, the leader of the Spartans, is like, okay, I want you to die for this book.
Oh, that might have been when I was researching other
I was very confused. The book didn't have any words in it, but he killed his wife to make sure nobody could read this book.
Okay. Her mom?
No. Old
wife.
Cleon killed his wife.
Why?
So that no one could read the book.
Okay. I don't think you can answer any questions on that.
No.
I'm not gonna ask any follow-ups.
You can try.
and
I will not have any answers for you.
Okay, I was in my own world.
So at that point, he's like, now I want you to die defending this book that doesn't have any words in it because it teaches you how to kill people using your mind.
And only 2 people on Earth
can
do that.
And only 2 other people besides her.
Old Cleon and her father.
I think so.
Are the 2 guys.
Are the 2 guys who can kill people with their minds.
Okay.
But I don't know why old Cleon didn't kill the baby in the room with his mind.
If you're not going to keep the baby anyway.
If you're not going to keep it anyway.
It's like we have to put this in a very public spot. You can just drive. I mean, not trying to advocate killing babies, guys. I'm just saying you don't have to go to a public national park to kill the baby.
Yeah. In fact, it probably would have been better for the mother to get it aborted at 2 months rather than just to rip it from her and throw it off a cliff.
Yeah. What are we doing here, guys?
Like, the trauma is wildly different here.
Yeah. We have to talk about the running form.
Oh my God, they're running form. Guys, if you don't know how to fucking jog, don't do it on screen.
Don't do it on screen.
Don't fucking do it on screen. She looked like a moron, and so did he.
Because, like, there was one scene where they were doing, like, a 2-shot of them running towards the camera. Mm-hmm. But obviously the camera couldn't move that fast. Mm-hmm. But they had to look like they were running. So they were moving a lot. Energetically, not moving fast.
But like their fists, because they had made fists when they're jogging, which you're not supposed to do. They made fists while they're jogging, and their fists were up to their jawline when they were pretending to jog.
She had her tight against her chest,
and they were tight against her chest.
But then he did something,
and she's just moving her shoulders like she's about to shimmy.
Yeah,
as she's jogging.
But then him too. So he starts jogging with her for maybe 20 steps, right? And like that like I know audio medium, but like like when you've been running real hard and then you slow down and your arms get kind of like Gumby, like yeah, like it just crossed like the finish line of the tape, and your arms kind of do that. He started doing that, but I'm like, you were going your walking speed at a jog, like you weren't going fast. You're not going fast enough to be like, yeah, like. More racist stuff happens with the bully girls at the high school. Then she starts making out with this guy. And I asked you at the time, I was like, what just happened? Why did she start making out with this guy? And you're like, I don't know. And she is at most 14. And
at most 16. And he's at least 24.
Because he had to be 8 years old. And he tells her, I was there the day you were taken away.
Yeah.
As a baby, as a day-old baby.
Yeah.
I was there, and I was old enough to remember it.
Yeah.
So he's that old, much older than her.
He's much older than her.
Much older than her. And also her cousin.
And her cousin. First cousin. Kissing cousins.
And we know this for a fact because old Cleon says at one point when she's like threatening to kill him when they're there, he's like, yeah, you could do that, but I could just have your cousins come in here and murder you.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So like we know that they are blood related.
That they're all cousins and that they're primarily dudes.
Yeah.
Because all of the other cousins in the yard who surround her are all dudes.
The Slim Shadys.
The Slim Shadys, they're all dudes. So there's only like 2 women.
Yeah.
In this Spartan family. And I'm like, and how are you guys breeding?
It's like Smurfette.
Is each woman giving birth to like 30 boys?
Yeah, like maybe that's why they all have like they're just breeding pools.
It's so gross because at this point it's like, okay, you not understand blood purity means incest.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing powerful.
Look at the royal family.
There's nothing powerful about inbreeding.
Yeah,
you get weaker and dumber as it goes.
Have you seen like those old paintings of like monarchs and stuff?
Oh my God.
That are like totally deformed because of all the inbreeding.
Yeah, this blood purity is bullshit because like literally you do get dumber, weaker, and uglier as it goes. And more than that, unhealthy.
Because like that's the thing. Because the show wants to be a eugenics manifesto.
Yeah.
Like selective breeding breeds these.
Yeah.
So strong that they heal like Wolverine.
Yeah.
And they can like be okay, because we're getting to the point now where she goes to the graveyard where her mother is supposedly buried.
Right.
But her mother isn't dead.
No.
And she digs up in the middle of the day.
In the middle of the day, just digs up a grave.
I defy any one of you right now to go to your local cemetery and just start digging.
Start digging.
And see how far you get before somebody stops you.
Before you're arrested. Let's see.
But this 16-year-old girl just takes out a shovel in this open cemetery, starts digging a perfect grave in the perfect rectangle.
Perfect rectangle.
She does it in a few hours, and right as she gets to like the casket, her mother shows up.
Yeah. And
they get into a fight, at which point she kicks her mother so hard, she flies backward and breaks a tombstone.
Like
shatters the
and then just gets up like it's no big deal. So this blood purity is really causing them to be Wolverine healing.
Yes.
Which does not make sense because that's not how genes work.
Which in reality, they would be more like Tutankhamun, who would die at like 16 with all kinds of like weird diseases and stuff because they're so inbred.
Yeah.
Like a bunch of fucking Dalmatians, man.
Yeah, exactly.
This is basically the end of the show, guys. But basically, we don't know why her mother wants to kill her.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't get it now.
Because she's like,
I thought she loved her. That was that barbarian scream of the daughter getting taken away. Why are you taking my baby? No, she's just beating the shit out of her now, and I don't know why.
So the beginning of the show is, I'm raising this baby to kill your mother. I'm brainwashing you, essentially, to kill this person. And the brainwashing doesn't take, and now halfway through the show, she's like, I don't know if I want to kill my mother. She's not met her before.
No.
Like, this is not someone she has, like, any kind of connection with at all, aside from, this is the person you need to murder every day, since you were an infant. And then suddenly in the middle of the show, she decides, well, what if I want to have a relationship with her?
Yeah.
And like, you're like, okay. And like, probably it seems like the mother wanted to have a relationship with you. But now, twist, the mother wants to murder you
Yeah, I don't get it.
for no reason.
I don't understand. And then the very last line is, war is coming.
Yeah.
And
Then
I'm like, for what? What are you talking about?
What war? What's going on? And then she beats the shit out of her daughter, puts her in the hospital, shades from that thing you do as the doctor. and then what does she say at the end? Yeah, like, oh my God, Ra. And then her father comes in, and they're all like trying to like get him out because like he just like wandered into the OR.
Yeah.
And she says, "The brick will not break me. You didn't train me hard enough." And then it ends. And this was the end. There was never picked up. We will never find out where this was going.
What the was supposed to happen. And it's like, no wonder this wasn't picked up. It was confusing as hell. It was racist as hell.
Yeah.
It was stupid.
Yeah. It was... Okay, guys. I like a lot of schlocky stuff. And I did say to Aaron at one point, I'm like, I hope there's a million more of these. Because this is so bad.
Right.
Like, in that way of like, this is so bad. This is so bad.
I can't look away.
I can't believe this was made. I can't believe there were people involved in the making of this.
Yeah.
Just even this one episode, I can't believe got the money and the actors and everything to even get this far. It's fascinating in that way. Like, it's like, I don't know how this got off the, like, hey, I got the elevator pitch of it.
Right.
Because what is the elevator pitch of it? Two warring families. Oh, like supernatural? No, they're like real people in real
eugenics.
life.
Bred Spartans and magic Asians.
It's very Nazi-y in its
It's
conception.
very Nazi, except we don't like Asians.
Yeah, well, it's about racial purity.
Racial purity, yes, of blonde hair, blue eyes.
It's like Buffy, but racist.
But super racist and even more grooming.
Yeah. Again, I feel like now that we're talking about Buffy, because it's clear that Buffy was definitely an influence of this. This is like the new Buffy for the new generation. I kind of see the older guy with her as an Angel and Buffy.
Yeah,
but the thing with the Angel is he's 17. He's just old.
Yeah, he's a vampire who's forever 17.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can kind of get away from that really gross old man fucking little girl.
A little bit. Like, I mean, it's like Edward or whatever.
A little bit. You can little bit get away with that.
Yeah.
This dude's straight up 8 years older.
Yeah. He's just a guy who's 8 years older.
He's just an older man.
He can rent a car.
Yeah.
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 He has a 401k.
He can buy alcohol.
Yes.
He can definitely drive a rental van.
Yeah.
Because you have to be like 25 or something, don't you?
Yeah, something like that. It's still creepy, like even like the Angel and Edward.
Yeah, I'm not saying I approve. I think that's gross as hell.
I mean, like, I'm obviously way older than 17, 18 years old now. Right. And I don't... just because your body didn't grow
doesn't mean your
mind didn't grow.
Yeah, it's gross.
So it's like, I don't like look at like high school people and be like, oh yeah. Like,
yeah, that's so fucking gross.
Like, adults, please.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So it's like he's 24 and he's with a 16-year-old.
Yeah. That's
really fucking gross. That's predator behavior.
Yeah.
And that's fucking gross.
Yeah. It's
fucking gross.
It's fucking gross. In a show that is so gross in so many ways.
And it's so racist.
It's so
racist. And I'm not talking about the actual racism that
like,
they
where they
make
use slurs.
as plot points.
Yeah, they use slurs in it for plot points to show how racist the other people are.
But the show itself is racist.
Yeah, it's very much a white guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I could look it up. Writer David Graziano. He's white as hell, I bet.
Yeah, white as hell.
Graziano. He is a white man, obviously, who is writing a teenage girl.
Yep.
And he's writing Asian character, people outside of his culture. Now, I'm not saying that you can't do that.
Right.
I'm not saying, like, if you're a straight man.
I'm saying maybe realize that Asians aren't magical.
Yeah, like.
Okay.
And I think in his
that
mind,
people are people no matter what culture or race they are. They're still humans.
I think in like his mind, he's like, I'm not being sexist.
Right.
I'm not being racist
because women are so strong in
because
this.
I'm not just writing white
Mhm.
people. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm
Yeah.
not just writing a white boy or whatever. Yeah, it's like the liberal form of racism. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
they think they're
Inclusive racism.
or Get Out, like where like the white people are like, I would have voted for Obama a third time if I could. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I don't know why I did a white voice.
Yeah, you went all Tad Strange on it.
I'm like, hold on, guys. I need you guys to understand that this is a white man speaking, and I did a white voice like this.
That's creepy.
Like, even though I am myself white. Anyway, well, this is a long episode. There are no reviews, not that we could read them anyway.
Yeah.
It's got a 6.2. I can see the star rating. I don't even know how I got that far.
That seems really high.
I would... God. I don't think it's the kind... I kind of, like, want people to see it just to see how bad
Just
it is.
in 2013, how bad things still were.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of want more eyeballs on it. But yes, it is very racist, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I don't think it's racist that it would like offend people.
I don't know.
I mean, like,
I found it offensive, and I'm none of those things.
right. I mean, like, it's racist in a 1980s action type way.
Right.
It's not good.
No.
But it's like also if you've watched like those types of things, that's like the level it's at.
Mm-hmm.
But again, it's 2013,
Right.
which heightens it. It makes it worse.
Makes it worse.
Because it's like by 2013, we shouldn't be doing this stuff.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I kind of want eyeballs on it because it's just so bad. I don't know if it's one of the worst shows we've ever watched.
It's pretty bad. It's up there.
I mean, like we've had shows we could have had to just turn off before.
Right.
It's just, in my mind, kind of fascinating. Again, like I'm like I don't.
It really is a train wreck. It's very hard to look away because of how
bad
it is. It really is a train wreck.
It's kind of like when Harry Potter was. We've talked about this before, but like when Harry Potter became popular, there became a whole bunch of other offshoots of like, let's sort people into houses and like Divergent and shit. But like then you look at Divergent and you're like, this doesn't make sense.
It's
like,
stupid, yeah.
This is dumb. The Harry Potter thing sort of made sense, sort of.
Some kids are evil. Yep.
Some kids are straight up evil and should
Let's
probably
just
be
turn them
killed.
into a house. Let's just kill them when they're born.
We'll put all the Nazis in this house and like, you know, like Nazis and MAGA go here and then everybody else, and the smart kids go here and the kind kids go here and the brave kids go here.
Oh, whatever.
And like, I mean, it's still dumb,
Yeah.
but I kind of like, because it originated the idea,
Right.
I kind of get it. But then when you get into stuff like Divergent where it's like, I'm the strong one. And it's like, what the are you talking about? Like, people aren't like that. We aren't defined by
we aren't
one
just
character.
one thing. Yeah.
And like the fact that like in order to be more than one thing, you are divergent.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like, well, they're all that.
that's how I feel this show is. It was like, okay, Buffy's no longer on the air. We want to do something like Buffy, but like they didn't make it. Like it had to be paranormal. It had to be supernatural in some way.
It wasn't welcoming.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It wasn't welcoming. It was just crap after crap after crap after crap. And you're supposed to accept it and be like, yeah, this makes sense.
It treated Greek people. I mean, and again, not Mediterranean-looking Greek
No.
people, but like
Blonde hair, blue-eyed.
blonde-haired, blue-eyed, but by nationality, let's say, it treated like Greek people and people from Asia as if they were vampires and werewolves.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Yeah.
the same thing.
That's the same thing. Same thing. You're the same.
And,
Same thing.
like, they're like, this is just as wild a concept. And it's like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
And this is racist.
Yeah.
And I'm shocked by this.
Yeah.
And then the fact that they don't have superpowers.
Makes
that
it
they're-
worse. No, wait, they do. No, but they don't. Asians are just naturally magical.
And Spartans, if they've read that book.
And Spartans, if they've read that book.
Otherwise, they're just really well trained. Like it's like the
They're
thing.
bred to be powerful warriors, babe.
I know we have to wrap this up because we're approaching an hour and 45 minutes. But it's like how I'm always bothered by. I don't mind. I'm not racist. I'm trying not. I hope I'm not racist. Like
Right.
I want to be self-aware enough to know that like I have privilege.
We
and
try.
I'm trying
Yeah.
not to be racist. So
Yeah.
that I don't, but I don't want to say like I'm not racist because maybe I do say stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking,
Yeah, exactly.
I want to do better.
Exactly. We're always trying.
But it's kind of like my problem with Captain America
Mhm.
and Sam Captain America,
Okay.
where when the Falcon became Captain America,
Mhm.
Captain America, Steve Rogers, was put on superhuman growth hormones to be
Yeah.
super duper strong.
Right.
And that's why he can do the things he can do.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be at the peak athletic ability that usually gets scaled up a little bit more than
Right.
for every reason, but whatever. But like, I get that.
Mm-hmm.
But then they're like, oh, and here's Sam. He just worked out a lot. And it's like, no. Like, I mean, like, I appreciate, like, I don't care that he's black.
Right.
I care that you're just saying, like, he just learned how to throw a shield and catch it.
Right.
He can throw this 20-pound metal shield and catch it with his hand without shattering every bone in his hand.
Yeah.
Because he has skills. Because he worked out enough. I'm
Right.
like, there's almost a racism in that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
he just can do it naturally. I'm like,
Right.
no, that doesn't make sense. You still need to give him, I know you don't want to give him science fiction steroids.
Well, it's the toxic sexism too.
Right.
Of like this woman, all she has to do is train,
Yeah.
and she's just as powerful as the Hulk.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, that's not how this works.
Yeah.
That's not how this works. In fact, you're making it even more sexist.
Yeah.
Because now suddenly we have magical powers that we're naturally born with,
Yeah.
things that we cannot possibly live up to.
Yeah. You're
We
pandering.
cannot possibly live up to that standard. Like all of these Marvel superhero chicks these days are like, we're better, we're faster, we're stronger, we're smarter. We can't possibly do all those things at once.
Yeah.
And what you're doing is putting women in this magical area that's unattainable for real women.
Yeah.
Because it's just wrong. So it's not a reverse sexism, it's just a different kind of sexism.
Yeah.
It goes
It's pandering.
It's a different kind of sexism that makes things even worse for women. And I think it's the same thing that happened to Sam and made it even worse
It's like
for black characters.
it's like a white person. Yeah, they need the sci-fi
Right.
hormones, but black people are just athletic naturally. So
Yeah.
he's fine. He's halfway there. It's like, what?
Yeah, yes, exactly.
Like, he
exactly.
just had wings,
It's
like-
a different form of racism, putting things where it's still very unattainable.
Or it, like the more I don't want to say benign racist because there's no such thing I don't think as benign
Yeah.
racism, but like the stereotypes of like Asian people are good at math. You know,
Right.
like that's still racist because you're dehumanizing a group of people and you're not giving
You're
them
generalizing.
you're generalizing a group of people or whatever, and you're attributing things not as individuals.
Yeah.
And like to be like, yeah, like basically with Sam, they're like, hey, he's black, he's naturally athletic, he can catch a shield. Like, wait, what?
It's horrible. It's really horrible.
Like-
it doesn't benefit anyone.
No.
It just makes things even worse. It's,
Yeah.
it's still dividing.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not bringing anybody together.
And especially because when you do something like Sam Cap too, you already have to, you're an uphill battle with
Yeah.
the actual racists.
yes.
Like you're trying to be unracist, but you're being racist.
Yeah.
And like now you're just giving more fodder to the racists.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. Anyway, this show sucks.
Yeah, this show sucks.
I'm sorry we kept you for so long. Hopefully it was
Our
sort of
longest episode yet.
this might be, I think, our longest episode ever.
We had a lot to talk about.
I'm
I'm sick and tired of all this like non-etiquette.
yeah.
Figure it the out. Get some manners. Get some manners. Don't disrespect people's time and take a bath.
Take a bath. Stop dating middle school girls.
Oh my God.
Middle school girls
it with
stop
middle
wearing
school girls.
middle school girls stop wearing short skirts. Like I can't believe. Okay, sorry to go back to this really quick, but like we kind of talked about it today.
I could see their panties.
In a world right
With
now,
Epstein files everywhere.
that's what I was about to say.
And you're allowing your little girls to go out showing their panties?
That's what I was just about to say. I'm like, usually when things like the Epstein files come to
Like-
light.
Like, let me be clear. Clothes don't change what a predator's
No.
going to be.
No, no,
okay?
no.
What a predator's going to do. They're going to rape you whether she's fully clothed in robes or completely naked.
Right,
They're predators. They're going to go after you no matter what you're wearing.
Right.
All I'm saying is, why are you letting them show off their panties in an Epstein world?
Post-Epstein world.
Post-Epstein world.
Like these girls are like the ages of the girls in the files.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Yeah,
like-
show off your panties to these old men. Like, what the are you doing?
yeah. Yeah.
What are you doing?
It's insane. Like, you feel like there should be a cultural reaction to
Yeah.
that. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Like, in a post-Epstein world, if we had a daughter,
Yeah.
like, I'd be like, oh, hell no.
Oh, hell no. Let me show you what a formal dress looks like, and you're going to be hotter than every other girl there.
Exactly.
Because sexiness isn't about showing your fucking panties.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking as a cover artist who deals with naked models every day, I know what the I'm talking about.
Yeah. Someone needs to be stepping in and being like, hey, in this world where it was just revealed a whole bunch of gross adult men were like taking little girls your age to islands.
Yeah.
Let's not do this.
Let's not do this. Yeah, I was flabbergasted. It was disgusting, and I'm infuriated. I'm infuriated by the people who disrespect time, by the people who don't care what their girls are wearing.
Yeah.
They don't care that they're being groomed to be breeders.
Yeah.
They don't care about wasted potential. They really just don't care about their daughters. They don't care about their kids learning how proper etiquette.
I mean, like when we were trying to leave the gym, like we got pushed right out of the way by people. No,
Oh my
no
God,
excuse
yeah.
me,
No
just
excuse me. They literally just pushed me out of the way.
and it wasn't like we were like
And I
being
wasn't
slow.
loitering.
Yeah, we were.
I was moving.
Well, like if we were slow at all, it's because other people were standing
Yeah.
in the doorway and we had to wait for them to kind of go through.
Yeah.
And like these people just pushed through us. I'm like,
They came out of nowhere.
like,
Because I am always aware of people around
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Always. Because I don't like anybody touching me.
they came after you like sharks.
Yeah, they really fucking did. Yeah. No wonder that attack works.
Yeah.
But like, it's just the rudeness. The lack of
Courtesy.
courtesy. Just common courtesy. This isn't even about respect.
Yeah.
Like, respect is generally earned. This isn't even about respect. This is courtesy. This is
Yeah.
f***ing common courtesy
Yeah.
that you don't fucking have.
Mm-hmm.
That's what pisses me off.
Yeah. But anyway,
And seriously, don't show off your panties.
no. If you learned nothing from us. Anyway, have a great week. I don't know if this episode will get here. There might be a skip week because we are going on vacation next week.
Right.
I'm going to try to start editing maybe today
Okay.
so I can get this out in time, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
This is
gonna-
a very, very long one.
So
We're nearing on 2 hours. Let's wrap this up.
yeah, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up right now. Thank you for bearing with us for a full hour.
Thank you
of
for
just,
coming to my rant.
Yeah. We do sometimes need this podcast to just purge ourselves
Yeah.
of modern society.
Yep.
So thank you for listening to us. But we love you all, and we hope you have a great week, and we'll see you next time for something that hopefully isn't 2 hours long.
Hopefully it's something that's not racist or sexist.
Yeah.
We love you. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for taking me to the drugstore. Did you know they have little cotton bullets women put in their hoo-has?
A warrior does not speak of such things.